Alright guys, welcome back to nikobrothers. Continue the build on the burnt RV non-stop. We just got to keep going. Still a lot of work ahead of us. We're just really enjoying this awning. We got the LED strip coming down. I mean, this is definitely nice. I'm feeling good, getting ready for camping. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. But today's basically our plan is the countertop. We want to get that oven inside, work on that top itself, seal it all up, figure it out, see what's going on. Let's see what we got. Right, so here it is. We got our new countertop. Went to our local hardware store, picked this guy up. Check it out. I think it looks awesome, honestly. We went basically with this style because we thought about the whole marble or granite. It is gonna weigh a lot. It might crack, might have some issues installing it. Didn't really deal with it too much, so I think this would be the best bet. I thought about the epoxy as well, but I didn't work with that either. We had a lot of trial, which I might get into one day, but for now, this is probably the easiest, simplest. Honestly, looks good, looks great already. Best way for us to do, so we're just gonna go for this approach. We have the old one as a template. It looks like basically the same thickness, so this shouldn't weigh anymore or anything like that. Be able to use these measurements, put it on there, but we are gonna upgrade to our stove as well. Before we didn't have an oven, we just had a little countertop on top, we'll have 3 burners, but now we'll have 3 burners and an oven, so that's definitely gonna be better. So it's over here from our parts camper that we bought.
Before we have to pretty much modify the cabinets though.
Right, so I think we're gonna go ahead and install this guy first, try to modify the cabinets, get this in, see where it ends up being, then we could cut out our new countertop. So we could use our template, but at the same time, we are modifying it, so we gotta watch out for that.
Also, we're gonna use this countertop for the bathroom sink.
Yeah, we should have enough, so hopefully it'll match. It's gonna look nice, clean, and modern, so as long as we have enough. If not, we know where to get it, get some more. It wasn't too bad, I think it was like 160 for this entire piece.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty good deal, I think, so it's gonna look good.
Well, let's get straight to work.
All right, let's get it in there.
Alright, so just like that, the demo work is done. I was really surprised that it was actually bolted on the little cabinet thing, so that'll be easy to replace that. So next thing to do is we're gonna measure out to see how this thing sits, because we need to sit it flush. So let's do some measuring. Okay, so here we go. We got a little ledge made right there, a little step for it to sit on. On the bottom, it's gonna sit on it. This part's gonna sit on it. So this is all temporary for now, just to make sure. We might have to raise it up a little bit for the countertops to fit, but it's enough to at least try it out. Let's put the stove in. Okay, so look at that. We got the stove temporarily installed. So we don't know if we have to go higher or lower yet with the gap, but the stove is sitting flush. We got it bolted down. We also got this piece, but this is what's gonna sit between the countertop. So we're gonna have to start measuring out the countertop, and then we'll go from there. But so far, I'm liking how it's looking. So we got the old countertop installed just temporarily to use it as a template. What I'm gonna do is mark it right here. We'll trim it out where that one will fit. And then we can just use this and it should perfectly on the other new piece. So let's trim that out and see how it works. Okay, so here we have it. After a little bit of trimming, it's coming out really nice. Unfortunately, I kind of opened it weird, I guess, and I cracked half of it. I didn't think it was gonna be that brittle, but we're gonna have to order another one of those. But the fitment's turning out really nice. I'm really liking how it's working. Our template is really good to go, so I'm ready to put this over there. The sink we're not worrying about. We don't know what kind of sink we're going with yet. We're still looking at different kinds, but at least let's cut it out and then we'll see if it fits. Alright guys, check that out. We have a couple little issues, but I like it. It looks really good. I don't like the backsplash. We're gonna have to definitely take that off and get something a little bit lighter. But we're having an issue with the window. It's not gonna fit. And then we still have that surrounding trim, which I took off. So we're gonna have to think about what we can do about that. But other than that, I mean, I like the color, but we're gonna have to figure something out. Okay, so next thing I want to do is work on this little bathroom sink. We want to take this guy off and do the same thing over there. So let's get that thing off. Okay, so finally we got the countertop off. Also, I took off the foam pad, and as you guys remember, our water heater has a crack in it. So before we finally glue this thing and screw it in, we'll probably have to fix the water heater too, because it'll be a lot easier to get to here versus later. But we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna use that as a template and cut it out. Okay, so here, check this out. It actually fit really nice. It looks really nice. We're still waiting for our sink to come in, so we'll wait for that to come in and then we can drill the holes and everything like that. But I'm liking the color, it's matching. And I think we have enough to do this little piece. So we're gonna cut this thing out like we did the other ones and fit another one in there. Okay, so we got this back corner cut out, put in, and it looks really good. We're still gonna have to glue it down and screw it in, but it's turning out really nice. Let's keep working.
So towards the bathroom side, this is basically where our sink is gonna go. We ordered one, but we have to wait for it to come in. But before it comes in, we still have that water problem. Our tank basically burst. They probably didn't winterize it, so I definitely need to go ahead and take that out and address that problem now. Since it's looking really good, might as well get that fixed, and when our sink comes in, we'll be ready to hook up water and get some flowing. That'd be great.
Do you like the color though?
Oh
the
yeah,
top?
I think it looks really nice for sure. White, a little bit of gray in there, match the floors, the black all around. Very modern, very clean.
Most likely we still have to do like a backsplash or something, because that's kind of colored up a little bit. We're probably gonna do the same thing like subwood tile, or
yeah, I think it's gonna match. It looks nice and clean, and it's not that heavy or anything like that, so it's perfect. But let's go ahead and get this off for now and get that water heater, water tank out, and see what we can do with it. So there's our tank. It doesn't look too bad. Nice, good access panel, but it does look like something's going outside. So I'm probably gonna step out there, see what I can disconnect out there first, and then just see how this thing is mounted and get it out. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Can't be that bad. So I'm guessing it's right here. It says hot. That's probably where the hot air comes out. And basically go ahead and open that up, see how it's connected, and get that tank out. Okay, so I went and disconnected the wires in the back. There's a couple more ground that I need to take care of. Let's go ahead and get it out. So there it is. Tank is out. Look at that crack. Huge. Okay, so I got the water heater out of our parts camper, but it looks different. It looks actually bigger, so I don't think it's gonna work for ours. So either I gotta replace it or buy me a new one. Let's see what I'll do. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this old caulking, bottle tape, whatever it is, and then put some fresh stuff on there, so we'll be ready for the water tank. Alright guys, and just like that, we actually ended up welding our tank that we had. We ran out of line, people actually do that, and they are welded tanks, so it shouldn't be that bad. We have an aluminum welder, welded it right up. Basically doing a pressure test right now, making sure it holds air. We don't want any leaks in there. We don't want water damage. So yeah, definitely gonna test it out, make sure it's good before we put it inside. So,
we got some air, and then we got some soap.
Oh yeah.
So let's try it out, Michael.
Okay. There we go.
One more. One more. All right, that's on it.
Perfect, looking good. We got it pressurized, no air bubbles. We make sure nothing's coming out. So it looks pretty good. Not the prettiest well, but honestly we want to make sure it holds. You won't ever see it, so it's gonna be nice. Let's go ahead and just reinstall it. And here we go, just like that. The new, actually our original water heater is reinstalled after we fixed it. I got it all wired up again, plugged in. There's actually a lot of wires, grounds on there, so make sure, basically it measures the temperature on it, but I hope it's all good. It looks good, we got it all secure. We have to wait for our sink to test it out. We actually don't have any sinks right now in our kitchen or our bathroom, so we'll have to see how that works out. But overall it looks good, got it all cleaned up, got it on there. We have our old parts heater there. If anybody wants it, it's for sale, you know. Didn't work out for us, a little too big, but that's fine, that's no problem. We're able to fix ours, so that's awesome. But that's all the time we have for today, guys. Stay tuned, we're gonna keep going at it. We're gonna get this thing knocked out. We thank you so much for all your support. Thanks you guys for checking out our merch shop. You see the orders. We appreciate it, guys. Can't do it without you. Until next time.